Party City's 5th Halloween 2024 sneak peek has arrived. Let's take a look. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to yet another Party City Halloween 2024 video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially on week 5 of Party City's 2024 Halloween animatronic sneak peeks. Of course, for the last 4 consecutive weeks, Party City has given us an exclusive sneak preview of their upcoming Halloween 2024 animatronic lineup. And now, on June 28th, 2024, we are once again at another Tuesday, which means that Party City Tuesday is here again with another reveal of their 2024 animatronic lineup. So without any further ado, the 5th Party City Halloween 2024 animatronic sneak peek is none other than the 9-foot Cthulhu Watcher. Now I'm gonna say right now, this is an incredibly interesting animatronic, a very exciting one, and a very large prop. The second largest from the Party City Halloween 2024 lineup thus far, only behind Dr. Payne the Fire Breather, as Cthulhu the Watcher stands at 9 feet tall. This obviously is a sea animatronic based on the creature of Cthulhu. If you're unfamiliar, Cthulhu is almost a mythological creature, kind of a cryptid in that same vein of like mystical creatures that are in pop culture, and the Cthulhu has always been known to be an underwater creature, very similar to a kraken, and he kind of resembles an octopus. A lot of times that's how he's depicted. Obviously, with him being a pop culture mythological creature, there isn't one set idea of what a Cthulhu looks like, so there's kind of a lot of different interpretations, and this is the way the Party City and Techie Design, his manufacturer, are interpreting Cthulhu for this animatronic. This is the very first time we are seeing an actual Cthulhu creature depicted in animatronic form within the retail market. Obviously, we are seeing a lot of nautical items from Lowe's this year for 2024, and they have the zombie fisherman, which in a way is similar to Cthulhu. However, obviously, the zombie fisherman is not meant to be Cthulhu. It's more just like an underwater zombie, while this animatronic is much more true to the actual concept of the Cthulhu creature. And I will also say, I think I actually like this animatronic a lot more than basically any, other than the Deep Sea Diver, any of the Lowe's Halloween 2024 nautical items. So like I said, this animatronic stands at 9 feet tall, so a very tall animatronic, and I will say I love the look of the face on this guy. I love all the tentacles, the green coloring. He actually does also have LED eyes, which I'll talk about more in just a second. I think the face design on this guy is awesome. He is such a octopus-looking monster, and again, like I said, there's a lot of ways to interpret Cthulhu, but I very much enjoy what Techie went with for the design of the face for this creature, because like I said, I think it's a great mix of the actual Cthulhu character and an octopus. I love the coloring on it, and I think it just really stands out as a sea monster that's coming from like the depths of the ocean with that dark green coloring. So the face, very, very cool, and I like it a lot. I also love the design of the lantern that this guy is holding in one of his tentacle arms, and also how the other arm is kind of just straight down to the ground. I think there is a lot of detail within this guy's tentacles, both in the face and also in the arms. I think Techie did a very, very good job of designing the tentacles and making them look like they're long and slimy, and that they are such a main piece of the Cthulhu Watcher animatronic. And again, talking about the lantern specifically, I think it's a very nice touch for this character, because while a lantern is not like the first thing you would think of when considering what a sea creature like this could be holding, I think it actually works very well, and especially with his name being Cthulhu the Watcher, almost as if he's this creature from under the sea who is watching over something, and I think the lantern actually adds a lot to this animatronic. Obviously, the outfit on this guy is pretty simple. It's basically just a green creepy cloth with some tattered pieces all over it. It's very sea-like, it's very nautical, and I have no problem with it. I don't think the outfit needed to be super elaborate for a prop like this because, of course, the focus is meant to be on the face and his arms and tentacles and all the detailing within them. So I really don't think the outfit needs to be that great. However, I very much enjoy the coloring for it. Now, for this guy's animation, he does have an arm with the lantern going from side to side. Again, a simple animation, but I think it adds a lot to the character and just, again, gives him more depth when it comes down to a creature who's watching over something within, like, his ocean realm that he comes from. So I like that the arm holding the lantern goes from side to side. Just gives him a little bit of movement. Again, it's simple, but I think it works well. While that's happening, the lantern does have a flickering effect, so it is not just a constant on. It actually does flicker on and off, which, again, adds just a little bit more detail to the animatronic itself. Like I said, he does have yellow LED eyes, which, I don't know, I feel like you didn't really need the yellow LED eyes. You could definitely do without them. I feel like it kind of works both ways. You can either have them turned off and he's great, or you can have them turned on. Also works. I don't have a huge problem with the LED eyes. So when it comes to the look of Cthulhu the Watcher, I'm going to be completely honest. I really enjoy him. I think this is a great take on the Cthulhu character, minus the wings. I really enjoy the face on this guy, like I said. The coloring, everything like that. But you know we gotta talk about the price tag, and I know that's the thing you've been wanting to hear. Cthulhu the Watcher will be retailing at Party City for 2024 for $450 United States dollars. Yes, you heard me correctly, $450. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is my major gripe with this animatronic. I understand that this is a 9-foot prop. He's gonna be massive, and you know this is one of those animatronics that is so much bigger when you see him in person, because even when you read the title and description and see that he's 9 feet tall, in person that is completely different. So I get that. I understand that he's big. I understand that he's imposing and massive, but $450 for this animatronic is definitely a steep price tag, and I am not the only person noticing this. And in my personal opinion, this guy, what my prediction was when I looked at his stock images for the first time, was that he would maybe be $300, $350 at the max. When I saw $450, I honestly was pretty shocked. I did not expect to see Party City going with such a high price tag for one of their animatronics, just because we really don't see prices like this for Party City lineups, no matter what the season is. This is definitely one of the most expensive Party City animatronics we've ever seen, and I think for what we're seeing in terms of animation, I'm not 100% sure if that's justified. Now, my one other issue for Cthulhu the Watcher comes within the audio for this animatronic. Just a little while ago, Party City posted an extended video on their Instagram page for Cthulhu the Watcher, and it gives us a small little piece of this animatronic's audio.
I shall attempt to get this mortal world.
And unfortunately, to the dismay of many haunters across the community, this guy talks. Now, I really did not expect this. I really was hoping that Techie would not give him a speaking audio with actual dialogue lines, and we really don't hear a lot of it. We just hear the end of a phrase, it sounds like, within this video. But unfortunately, it does look like he will have some dialogue within his audio, which, like I said, I know a lot of people are not excited about that, including myself. This guy would have been so much better just with, like, gurgling water sounds, or anything that seems like it comes from under the sea, maybe like water moving around, anything like that. This guy does not need to speak whatsoever. He is so much creepier just with water noises, and I know this is a thing that comes up a lot with animatronics, is props that talk that really shouldn't be talking. Of course, if you buy this guy, you could always turn down his volume and just completely mute him, but again, then you don't have any audio, so definitely I wish this guy did not talk at all. So overall, in my opinion, Cthulhu the Watcher is actually a pretty awesome animatronic, not considering the price tag or the audio for the prop. I think the look of this guy is awesome. Like I said, I love the look of the face, I love the lantern, the detailing in the tentacles, and I love that this is the very first time we are seeing Cthulhu depicted as an animatronic within the retail market of props. Although we are seeing Lowe's dabble in some similar characters for their lineup this year, I think this guy looks great, and I really do think that Techie and Party City knocked it out of the ballpark in terms of designing a Cthulhu monster in animatronic form, again, other than the wings. And again, my really main issue with this prop is that price tag of $450. But you never know, maybe when I see this guy in person at some point during the season, maybe I will be super impressed with the size of him and the quality of him. I have no idea. Maybe he is worth that price tag. It's very tough to just go off of stock photos and stock video with these props, and a lot of times you have to see them in person to really know if they are worth that price tag. But as of right now, those are just my personal thoughts when it comes to $450 for the 9-foot Cthulhu the Watcher. And other than that, in my opinion, this is an awesome animatronic and definitely one of the highlights for the Party City Halloween already strong 2024 animatronic lineup. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I was gonna it for more Party City Halloween 2024 videos. Goodbye.